I need to chew gum to cure my ass bubbles. No, wait, that doesn't mean things.
Depends on the kind of gum.
Does it?
Some kinds of gum might be able to cure some sorts of ass bubbles.
I don't know about that.
I mean, me neither, but maybe.
I surely don't need to have that running in the background.
Oh, look! It's a vat!
It sure is. Alright.
Okay, cool. I can hear everybody now.
Oh, hi, Snow.
I will.
Oh, look! It's a vat!
I touched that when you came in.
Yeah, Discord decided everything was going to be reset.
Oh, one of those days. Right.
Yeah.
It must be a day that ends in Y.
Must be. Oh, who is this new mystery subscriber?
I don't know. They look like a cunt.
Yeah, but as both you and Red Eye have proven, cunts are usually quite fun.
In my experience, cunts are always fun. Oh wait, you meant it differently.
Wah wah.
Okay.
So Kai, you'll be proud to know that now that that new factory game Tectonica is out and I've been playing it for 3 days, my factory is already a giant pasta mess.
Nice.
As one would expect from a Krendar.
Yeah?
Oh, I should go get my my water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright. So Kai, you never warned me that stabbing myself in the hand was gonna hurt.
Right.
I didn't think that it needed to be said. Silly me.
Oh, jeez. What did you do this time?
I just told you.
Okay, how?
Oh, I got ambushed by a steak knife that I didn't realize was there. That's how.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Went a good 4 or 5 millimeters into my hand, too.
Oof.
As Kai can probably have guessed by the picture I showed her.
Yeah, it definitely didn't look like it went in a little bit.
That's what happens when your hand meets the point of a steak knife at full speed, because you don't know it's there.
As I hold up a metric measuring device for Snow to show her how long that is. It's funny, whenever somebody talks about metric measurements, Snow instantaneously looks over at me. So I just grab my tool and I put my thumbs on either side of that measurement and hold it up.
Fair enough. I mean, it's better than just not knowing, right?
Right?
Yeah.
I was absolutely not making fun of you. Feature engine and figuring out how to solve that answer. It's actually quite brilliant. You went to a source that you knew rather than, a source you didn't.
Yeah.
Because
She
I
knows
had
what she's doing.
smarts for once. I intercepted the brain cell.
Intercept your brain cell all the time. All of them, in fact, because you have several. They're not just free-floating, they're all connected. Between your brain cells, you have neurons and synapses. Or synapses, if you're wrong.
Jeez.
So I've come up with a name for the style that my character is currently wearing.
Yes.
Based on the color scheme of everything and how everything goes together with that color. It's Frozen Goth.
Oh, nice.
Her style currently is Frozen Gothic. And I can't think of a better name for it.
Seems pretty good. I'm just checking out the patch notes today, because it looks like there was a little patch there.
E.
I'm guessing this must be the thing from 4 days ago.
Yeah, for the Blue Mage stuff, mostly.
6.45. Yeah. Let's see.
Hold that thought. While you read those notes, I need her.
New side story quests have been added. Okay.
Can you fill my water thingy
Huh.
for me? Thank you. I was running off and I'm like, if you're going out there, can you fill my water bottle, please? Because I have
Yeah.
like nothing to drink.
Drinkies are important.
Yep. I downed my coffee for you, so there's that. And it's been very hot.
Boo.
Yesterday was interesting though.
Oh?
Yeah, I got woke up by a loud clap of thunder and it being almost pitch black outside.
Fun.
So. Please and thank you, love.
Could have been worse. Road range.
True.
On today's episode of How White Are You, I'm not as white as I could be.
Okay, so I just have to put a screenshot into shitposting right now because it makes me laugh.
As my water bottle tries to fucking kill me there. Yeah.
You and Brush both, like at the same time. Brush is also choking on water.
I didn't
Sorry
ask.
for the crinkling noises of my Vitz crappers.
I didn't ask for the water to try to kill me.
No, that's just a bonus.
I did not consent to the water trying to kill me.
Would have been weird if you had.
Ghost dick.
Hey, Kai, look at your shit posting for a second.
Heck.
My favorite part of that picture is
That
like,
that
her and
that Lalafella's in danger.
yes.
I know
the
what
best
that
part,
is.
The best part of that picture is the look of concern on that Lalafell's face. She's like, I just made a huge mistake. Like, oh no, what have I done?
Oh yeah, that's a new, like, accessory item thingy, whatever. It's based off of an actual yokai, actually.
Mm-hmm. I've played Neo.
That's why I said that Lalafella's in danger.
Yeah, I've fought those things. They're a pain in the ass in Neo, actually. They're very good at paralyzing people. In that game, at least.
Oh, it's even worse. If
It's actually part of the lore. The paralyzing aspect is part of the lore.
I wonder if it's done the same way, though, because in Neo, they do it by shooting spines out at people. I don't know if that's part of the lore.
I'm not entirely sure about that aspect of it, but I know that a good part of the lore, because it is effectively, it's a mimic, right? It's essentially a mimic. It paralyzes its prey and then eats them. Absolutely a mimic. It's pretending to be an umbrella.
Well, the way they present it in Neo, at least, is that it used to be an actual just used household umbrella, and then it's like one of those things. What do they call it? Animism, I think, where a household object will eventually gets its own spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's one of the. That's what it is in Neo.
These ones, especially if they are discarded.
Right. Yeah. It was beloved and cherished for years, and then it was discarded, and now it's an angry yokai.
Yep.
And that just goes to show how different Japanese culture is from other cultures. Because I can't think of a single culture, other than Japanese culture, where an umbrella is treasured and prized.
They actually have
Good point.
a lot of yokai that become yokai from, like, normal objects.
Yep. Treasured normal objects have been in the family for, 1,000 years, and then, somebody discards it as if it were nothing, and it becomes an enraged spirit. It's like...
What about those, is that the same case as the... I forget the name. There's that other yokai that's like... It pretends to be a wall?
Yep.
Is that the same situation there? Where it used to be an object? Is it like a...
There's several. So, various situations for those too, though.
Yeah. Because actually, I liked how Neo handled those guys. They were basically the game's secret walls. Well, you walk around and you'd see, like, the wall next to you would grow a pair of eyes and stare at you, and then you could... In video game fashion, you hit the wall with your weapon to open it, except in this case, when you open it, it tries to open you back because it gets very angry and tries to murder you. And then you beat it, and you go into the secret room.
Ah, yes, that is a particular yokai, actually.
Yeah.
I think, I think it actually makes sense if you think about how Japanese culture has evolved. There's just long stretches of history in Japanese culture where the majority of the people in Japan are poverty-stricken. Massive swaths of history. So if they have an object, it was treasured and prized because they might not be able to ever be able to replace it. So if you think about it from that perspective, it makes sense where all of these legends and yokai came from.
Good point.
Because it was like, hey, if you don't take care of this, it will come back as a vengeful spirit is a really good way to get your kids to fucking not destroy your shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. That wall yokai is known as the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Basically what it translates to. And
it watches you masturbate.
It just watches you. It actually causes people to go insane. There was only one. There was a story where someone was actually able to survive an encounter with one of them, and he was a blind monk. He couldn't see them.
Alright, so I just looked it up, and the version of it they use in Neo is called a Nurikabe.
Yep.
They also had them in, shit, what was that other game called? Ghostwire Tokyo. Where they were usually hiding off areas of buildings where some really sad shit went down.
Yeah. So this is like a major hyperfixation of mine, so like I know a lot and can like talk a lot about it.
Yeah.
And
that's cool.
Sort of
it's
thing.
cool that you're here to know this stuff for us. I know a tiny bit about it, but not a whole lot.
Speaking of, now that I've loaded into the game and everything and you can see, can you think of a term that better describes my character style other than frozen goth right now?
Nope.
Like the color scheme.
I mean,
it's very frozen gothic.
I might personally rename it to Frost Goth, but that's just a tweaking. That's a tweaking of the same concept.
I mean, Frostpunk is already a thing.
It's already a game, at least. And a very good one, but very difficult one. And the Stipendium has a kick-ass song about it.
I mean, you really overcomplicated that sentence a lot. You could just say the Stipendium has awesome songs and just call it good.
Well,
I would amend that. Any Stipendium song that isn't a fucking bop.
I think you're right that it needs amending, but in a different direction. There's no point in saying the Stipendium has awesome songs, because that's a given. Instead, I will just say the Stipendium has a song about that game.
fair, because they don't have songs about every game.
Exactly. I don't think I've listened to a song of theirs I didn't like, but they don't have them about every game. But that is one of their better ones. They always do such a really good job of capturing the tone of the game so well.
Oh, 100%.
Even though when it comes down to it, the musical style is always some form of rap. They still fit it to the game super well.
It just goes to show that every genre of music has potential if you have the interest, time, and skill to make it worth listening to.
And they sure do. Holy shit. Have you ever listened to their Muppets rap?
Mm-hmm.
It is sublime. It's so good.
No, it's Stupendium. Sublime's a different band.
Fair enough.
Sorry, saw the opportunity.
Also, their song about that pop can game. I forget what it was called. Okay. Also, this one is not a lookout. This one is a pray. Do a /pray.
Shit, I clicked you instead of the thing.
I mean,
you don't even have. You actually. Here's the thing. You don't even have to click the thing. You just have to be standing on it.
It doesn't work if you're focused on someone, though.
Okay, maybe. I have not tried that. Alright, let's talk to a big Durgan. Little Durgan, big Durgan.
I was standing there and then I disappeared. Something a giant Rodigan stood on me.
Don't know what you're talking about. I've got to keep the stolen power in check, lest it breed further despair. Yeah, mind your shit, Estinian. Mind your fucking onions. Heretic.
Can we just, like, throw Estinian off into the lava, please?
But then how could he become a sweet boy later?
He doesn't, he becomes a dead one.
That's gonna make Zero very sad.
Yeah, she'll get better.
And you're gonna make Alphino into a widow.
He is 16, Kren.
And
legal in most states.
Oh, jeez.
Not saying I agree with it, mind. Just pointing out.
He may be 16, but that doesn't stop him from having a crush on the Dragoon.
I mean, hell, age of consent is 16, and what's the, what were they talking about? Reducing the legal marriage age to?
Like 14.
Ew.
Tennessee?
12. Something like that. It's like, whoa.
Wait, how can
like
the marriage age be lower than the consent age? That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense to me either, because marriage is a contract, but and if you can't legally sign a contract, but you know, it's done with the permission of the parents, of course, which any parent who would do that ought to be shot repeatedly until they die from it, but that's just my opinion.
It's done with the permission of the parents and plenty of banjos in the background.
And when posited that maybe we should, you know,
the consent of the parent,
increase the limit, they were saying, nah, let's reduce it instead.
The consent of the parents, not necessarily the consent of all parties.
Well, right, because a child cannot give consent legally.
Blech.
This is why myself, along with a lot of other people, have the opinion that child marriage is sex trafficking.
It straight up is.
It is. If you run NPC support with this, you have Alpino as the healer, Estinian as your DPS. Isael is either a magic caster or a tank.
Depending on whether or not you're the tank, yeah.
Yes.
I like it when they do that kind of thing where you don't get just generic NPCs, you get story-named people that are relevant to the situation. And I'm glad they do it more often later on.
So we'll say Alpino is very notorious for standing in shit with this one. So...
The AI is not meant to be perfect.
No.
So what you're saying is I should stand in the danger puddles, because that's clearly
Please don't.
how the game is teaching me how to do this.
Please don't.
I mean, Alphino's a smart boy. I could learn from him. He's a scholar. He's like me.
This dungeon on Monk was interesting.
Alright, are we ready?
Ready? Yep.
Please consume one food. I assume you have some left, because I've got plenty left.
But what if I don't want to?
Then don't. Why be that way? Okay, time's up. No more food allowed.
Rude. I just shoved steak in my face.
It's alright. Kai's giving you more time. There you go.
I wasn't able to actually eat anything because of that.
You can still do it in the dungeon. It's okay.
Man, I won't bother.
Not you.
Welcome to Some Al. Whoever that is.
Oh, just somehow.
Exactly.
The plant that throws spores out like that, kill that first.
Look at all these fucking fart plants. Jeez.
I don't want to.
Oh, is it gonna be one of those days?
Are we?
Ooh, a red mage. Neat.
As ever, I guess.
Ah! One thing.
I think this is our first red mage, isn't it?
I believe so.
I fucked up my finger placement immediately and used the wrong attack.
All good.
Oopsie.
Oh shit. There we go. Okay.
These things do more damage than expected.
Angry ass cat bat.
Right?
Cat bat!
You said take out these things first?
The Drake Spurs, yeah.
Oh shit.
Because they cause more annoying shit.
Are they creating the pollen clusters?
Yeah. And then kill the pollen clusters. Got it. Okay. Because they throw out a poison that just makes more work for the healers.
Hello.
Red mage? Okay.
Goddamn damage for everybody today.
Alright.
Okay. Onward that way. Yep, the Drake Spurs and the poison clusters. Well, not. Yeah. Okay. Me. Okay.
Nice.
Go.
Nice, nice.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah.
We need a tank back here.
Where
I'm bringing
that
it to
Ochu.
you.
it was out of my range, apparently. I
I
thought
got
grabbed
it. I got
It
it.
snuck.
Apologies.
It snuck up behind. It snuck up behind snow.
All good. I brought it to you. We're good.
I thought I grabbed it on my way through.
Here.
It must
It might have been in
just
another
outside
one.
of my anger.
Yeah.
This way. Don't let the bees get to it. And try not to get eaten.
Bees sound fast. That sounds like something that y'all need to handle.
I mean, they need to be DPS'd, which is generally our concern. Yes. There's a thingy on me. Oh, there's bees.
Those
Bee o'clock.
bees!
Ah! I got grabbed. It did.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, good. I'll just eat ya.
I'm entirely sure I did not have the appropriate timing on that bubble.
That's a bee. That's a bee. No bees.
Bee!
How the fuck did you? I was outside of that. Dick.
Okay. I kept it from eating the bees. Because the red mage is just trying to burst the boss down. Apparently. Wow.
Take that, extra bees.
Alright.
Oh. That's a
That
healing
is.
thingy. Is that better? That is better. Need
Go
roll.
for it. Go for it.
If it wasn't any better, I would have greeted it, but that's a neater. Let's put that on right now. Boop.
Nope.
I'm waiting for the whole group.
Up.
As you might want to.
We'll just follow the anger shine.
The anger shine.
Yeah. Kai has the shining.
I do have the shining, and I'm saving it for when I need it instead of
Yeah?
right now.
Don't-
I'm fully
don't waste it on-
charged, so
Yeah. Don't waste it on the trash. Makes sense to me.
oh,
Ah.
Yeah, don't get hit by that.
I'm in danger.
He's an asshole.
I don't do a very good Ralph Wiggum voice.
Ow! Out of that! What does this do?
I like how a bunch of the dragons in this dungeon are straight out of Final Fantasy 1. Like, you know how they had like the red dragons, the green dragons, the yellow dragons.
yeah.
Bring this way.
This bit draws anything. I'm just gonna let them deal with it.
A lot of these people like to dance the line, don't they?
Yeah, they haven't been pulling anything. They've stopped, so.
So far.
So if they pull it, they tank it.
damn close.
Pull it, they tank it.
That's
so.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about when I say that a lot of these people like to dance on that line.
Hey, boots
That's
for Kai.
Creed. Creed. Okay.
There you go. Run up here and murder these things. And watch out for that dragon.
I've not been able to get more Inger Light.
Scholar Pounce.
Okay. That's it. Also, the ice definitely want to get rid of those because they drop ice sprites. And they just.
That's not fun. Nobody likes ice sprites.
That scared the absolute shit out of me. I thought I was gonna get knocked off.
Little panic moment there.
That was real fear for a second. Ah! Hey, let's not do that again.
I mean, that's up to you, isn't it?
Okay.
Alright, game. That is a cat and a bat, but it is not a fox. You need to figure out how to name things.
Fine. That is a type of bat.
It's definitely not a cat of any kind.
Yeah, bat.
That's just a regular bat.
Still not a fox.
You know that there is a thing called a flying fox, yes?
Does it look like a bat?
Yes, it is a bat.
It looks like a fox.
I actually forget.
Well, we'll wing it then.
I think it's, like, don't... Basically kill shit. Until I'm actually...
I'm on
Yep,
it.
that's what I'm saying. We'll wing it.
We're going to wing something that ought not be wung.
I mean, fair, but what's the alternative? Sit here not
Bullshit.
remembering?
Don't say to that, I guess.
I do what I want.
The less squishy people.
Be less squishy.
I guess don't stand near those.
Yeah, they're gonna explode eventually.
Yep.
Oh,
Stand
climb
up,
up on
Fred.
me. Group hug.
Group hug. Group hug. Oh shit. Don't stay to those though.
Oof.
Actually, that was the
Yo.
best result, is to have that on the tank, so the tank can just run to the mob.
Don't spit!
That was a great sound effect.
Oh dear, okay. Oh shit. Slime, kill it.
Ah,
Kill it. Please.
kill the thing. Guys. God damn it.
Oh.
Okay, that
it's
worked.
Okay.
It was,
Okay.
He was low enough to be burst down. Alright. Read. I've already gotten 2 pieces of gear from this dungeon, by the way.
I have one of those already. Let's see here.
I've gotten 2 upgrades.
Sure, I guess. That might be better, that might not be. I don't know. It is better. There we go. New necklace. Oh gods, it looks like a collar. Okay.
Gotta love it.
Like, if you get a chance, look at my character. The necklace is for this.
Hold on.
I will get a chance when
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah?
not dealing with an impatient red mage.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Red
that
Mage is
hurt.
like an Red Mage is an inherently risk-taking class to begin with, because they're a ranged caster who is also obligated to go into melee a lot.
Yeah.
They wear robes and they have to go into melee.
Yep, they do have a heal. They are notorious for their, like, yeet backwards and falling off of things.
They have a heal that is surprisingly good for somebody who's not a healer class.
They,
It's way better than the summoner heal.
They are very bad about as bad as, like, eating off of things, like Dragoon.
That's why I never use that spell when I play my Red Mage.
But a little flashier, so.
Red Mage is very flashy.
Very.
I have a question. How can a mountain be deep? Isn't it the opposite of deep?
No.
The dragon is secretly a Rodigan. That was actually its Rodigan name.
There you go. That makes sense.
No! Go away. You. Go away.
That jerking
I poisoned the boulder. It's okay.
Get everybody over here. Murder! There we go. Okay. run up and there's a treasure chest off.
Yeah, grab it after the cutscene. We'll grab it.
Yeah. Oh no, we have to.
This guy's almost as spiky as a Stinian.
That's a girl.
Whatever. Oh, the red mage already grabbed the treasure chests.
Yep.
Greed, greed, greed. Oh, hold on.
No.
Need. Oh, I can't.
Need. Okay. And it looks like we gotta murderize Nidhogg's girlfriend. Oh well.
One of them.
You know he's got a harem.
Like, the implication of a shit implies that there's more than one.
Not necessarily, but maybe. It certainly doesn't say there's not.
It doesn't give me any feelings that there isn't. Personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get a comment on you. Yeah, you get a comment on you. Just bring it back here. Not on each other, but just bring it towards the back. And then run towards the middle here, if you can.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Not like that. I felt freeze after that.
Fuck.
Ow.
Fuck. Hold on. There you go.
Thank ya. Oof. That was McFucking rough.
Yeah, my really big heal was not available, unfortunately. Okay. Oh yeah, we got a left wing of tragedy and whatever other nonsense.
Okay, there we go. Just a murderize. Red mid shield.
Red.
Yeah.
I think because of the death, the aggro got reassigned for a minute there. Get away from me!
Stack those. Don't stack those.
Get away from me!
Okay.
God damn it, Red Mage keeps running at me.
I just ran through the middle. There we go. Ow.
Yay! We're one level away from what used to be the maximum level for this expansion.
Yay!
At least I am.
Also, of course, the red mage stole the limit
Maybe.
break. That's what they do.
Well, you know. Her or you, who didn't really matter that much.
Red mages are notorious for that. Like, it looks
Say so.
cool, but it's just like, okay.
Oh, another need option. Jesus Christ. That's 4 new pieces of equipment. No, sorry, 3 new pieces of equipment for me in this dungeon.
You get a new shirt.
Oh no, 4. I did get 2 things. Christ.
Alright, let me look at this choker of yours.
Did I?
I am now the barbarian pirate.
Had an opal on it. That isn't that is trying its hardest to simulate opal. I love it.
That hat goes well with having the choker on, I think.
Yeah, I have a hat.
Hey Kai, check this out.
You're no longer Elvis. What the fuck?
Nope. I am barbarian pirate.
Yeah, finally got some ink down. I see.
Yes.
Good on you.
I like how I'm basically wearing tail feather chest piece, and it comes with a tail feather styled tattoo.
It's something that you should do when you visit is we should go to a parlor and get you some ink.
You should do what?
When you
Didn't
come
hear
visit,
you.
we should hit a parlor and get you some ink.
I mean, I was thinking about during that week off, because apparently I'm going to have to take a week off from work to get my ink done anyway. My understanding is that the typical tattoo takes about a week to heal, and
Give or take.
I'm planning on getting it on the back of my hand. Did I mention that I routinely stick my hand in filthy water as part of my job?
Yeah, you might want to, even after the week, like, gloves, if you can.
Yeah, I don't know how long that'll be effective.
Back of your hand, really.
Oh, I've told you what it's going to be before, haven't I?
I seem
But
to
okay.
recall you mentioning it before, but I don't.
What sort of tattoo that would specifically have to be on the back of the hand do you think I would be interested in having?
Oh, fuck nuggets. The,
You know.
yeah, that mark.
Specifically the left hand.
From Dishonored, that mark.
Yes. Shit, now I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Right? I had
the mark of the
that yesterday.
The mark of the outsider.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I want that.
I had a moment like that yesterday too, where I was talking with Keeman about like USB sound cards, you know, the mic amplifiers and shit that have gotten really popular because of streamers. And somebody suggested for him to get one, and we were both laughing about it. And I'm looking at it, it's like, what? It doesn't have that 3-pin connector that high-end mics use. And I'm like, what? Well, what's USB sound card in 2023 doesn't have that, that 3-pin plug? 12 hours later, XLR!
I always like those ones where you lose track of something, you're trying to figure it out, and then just like hours and hours later, somebody just yells it out out of zero context of the moment. like what happened in they did a great job of that with that game Control.
Mm-hmm.
The player character was trying to remember something during the introductory cutscene. She couldn't remember what it was, and then after you beat the game, she blurts it out. It made me laugh so hard.
Yay, story time.
Story time. Who remembers those vines?
Who remembers vines?
Vines are still oddly relevant today. Just nobody makes new ones, so it's all just these old memes.
Yeah, I just like how at the end of Control, the protagonist just blurts out completely out of nowhere. She's just like, oh shit. Nah, I don't remember what the movie was. Nah, this is getting too meta. Oh yeah, she just blurts out Shawshank Redemption. She's been trying to remember that name for the whole game. I almost called it Scrimshaw Redemption. I would play that game. My character's looking at Destiny like, what the fuck, man? You should probably get some elbow pads and armor, considering you live in a snowy wasteland. There's a strange number of people that are wearing heavy armor with skin exposed, for being people that live in snowy mountains. Not even seasonal either. Remember, like, it's permanent winter.
At the end of a perilous mountain
it just means they're used to it.
That's not how that works.
String of pearl-like
There it
islands,
is.
floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds.
That's what we find trying to navigate. Also to get ice
To a domain where
burns.
dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years. They came.
That hacking pretty in the background, though.
Yeah.
And yeah, navigating this place is a bit of a pain in the butt at first. By the way, turn around and check out the archway behind you. Okay.
Ooh.
Eat.
It's a real party.
We got umbral static weather. That's why the sky looks like it's the way it is.
Ooh.
I actually don't exactly
Pretty.
remember what that does, but it's a thing.
Probably doesn't do anything. But it looks real party.
Also, these trees, these are called cloud mallows.
Also, you might be wondering to yourself, what's up with this expansion? Why does it have 2 zones full of floating sky islands? To which I would tell you, yes. To which I would tell you, oh, but it doesn't. It has 3 of them. Half of this expansion is floating in the sky. I guess that's why they call it Heavensward, right?
Oh, we have an aetheryte.
Not only is it the
Gotta
name
run
of a
the
group of knights in town, but it's also what we're doing. It's moving constantly upwards. Also, there's a Chibukubo person thing. Statue.
So
I'm rubbing my butt all over your stuff.
Nice. Upkeeping the traditions.
Giant stone chokerino.
Chocorino.
There we go. The cloud mallow is just like growing on a floating rock.
Yep, as they do. That's why that particular rock is floating. It's not a floating rock like the rest of them, it's just being lifted up by the cloud mallow.
Lifted up by the giant dandelion.
Yep. Remember, you can get one of those as a mount, too.
Eat. Yeah, that's the dandelion poop that the main can run around on.
Mm-hmm.
That guy seems to like because it has my character's ass up in the air.
Freebird, Dravinian Forelands.
Yep. We can now fly around in the other area.
We can now fly around in the place that we're not in anymore.
Ah!
We are going back, though.
I will for my class quest, but...
It's a poof poof.
Ah. So overheated.
Now we take a hard left turn from the seriousness of everything we just did.
And go chase a Moogle.
Yep.
I wouldn't say a Moogle.
The Moogle?
Spoilers. That's all I'm gonna say.
Is there such a thing as the Moogle?
Well, we know there's not because we've already met multiple Moogles.
The Mother Moogle.
The mothership of all Moogles.
Moogle from whence all Moogles come. From, not to.
Lewd.
We can walk down normally, or we can just bounce our way down.
I mean...
That's
There we
actually
go.
very hard to get.
You were saying? Literally first try. Literally first try. What do I have to do on this one?
I think that's just a regular lookout one. 99% of them are just lookout. The ones that are something different are rare beasties. Ah, fuck it. I'll get it later when I can run faster.
I mean, I did it with my broom.
Uh-huh.
That
did?
said,
I
I
saw.
did almost miss, but I managed to grab the very edge of this here shroom.
You did. I saw that.
Nice.
I
Which
thought you were
allowed
going to
me
fall
to
for a
make
second and then
another
you
jump.
jumped again. Yeah.
Fun stuff.
It's like
And
those
because
games
I
where you
like-
can grab the edge of stuff and pull yourself up.
And I
Alright, fine, I'll
making
do
an
one more
entrance.
Nice.
Hi. We just gotta poke at, like, each of these. Pretty much. Or we could just go straight to where we need to go. But,
When you know, you know.
Okay.
Why do you stare
Is
at
there
me
a
so?
special way to poke at it?
Can I not
Like,
find a
like
creature
my-
adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice. At least she remembers what she's called. Look at this giant poof up here.
it,
That looks comfy as fuck.
it does.
Okay, I'll ask it again, seeing as I didn't get a response last time. Is there a specific way to boop this
No.
shit?
We're just supposed to boop all of them.
But they're
The-
not doing anything.
The destination.
right-click 'em.
Do something.
They're
Otherwise,
doing
Right-click.
nothing. I
That's
am.
weird.
They're doing nothing. Fuck.
That is
Is there an
weird.
echo in here?
Maybe your connection's glitched. Try logging back out to the main menu and come back in.
Is all it does is that and then nothing.
Whenever that happens to me, it's because I'm about to lose my connection.
What?
It's Mr. Buttons. Oh, he's gone. Also, does your quest say to keep looking around, or does it say to talk to Alphino right now?
It says to talk to Alphino, who I can't even fucking find.
Where are you? He's... On my screen, he's right here.
No.
Do you see him here? No? Okay, yeah, try log out and come back in. I think your game is disconnecting.
No.
Weird.
It's the next step. He will show up at the destination.
Kai, where are you going?
Up.
Oh, you're going to the crystal to log out faster?
See, there he is.
What? Oh, okay. I'm confused.
I just ended up getting skipped on a step because nobody informed me that it was there. They just said jump, so I did.
Oh.
Communication skills 0.
I was trying to. But I didn't want to talk over the streamer.
No, like literally at the very beginning you just said jump, so I did. That's not communication.
Oh, jump. And then... I figured, well, I said the little sparkly thingies, go to each one.
Okay, jump and go to each of the sparkly thingies. At what point did anyone say, talk to Alphino, who's right here? No one.
I was waiting for, like, okay, hit all the sparkly thingies. What's next? It would tell you where to go next.
Not if I didn't talk to Alphino in the first place!
You had to touch the sparkly thingies first, though.
No! I didn't! I touched nothing!
No, it was an in-between thing. She had to talk to Alphino at the top, and then come touch the sparkly thingies, and then talk to Alphino again at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
And nobody told me to talk to him at the top. In fact, what everybody did was just jump the fuck down. So I followed. I didn't even see him there. So, like I said, communication skills literally 0.
It's okay, we're here now. Also, by the way, Snow, feel free to talk over me if it's some sort of important matter. You don't have to wait.
Well, I tried to, but then you just ramble over me again, so it's like... Okay.
I do that sometimes.
Sometimes?
Only when I'm talking. Alright, here we go. Thanks, Alpha No, telling me about the Aetheryte now that we're down here already.
Well, they want to make sure that people boop that so they don't have to take the long way
I mean,
back.
they could have... He could have mentioned it when we first got to the zone. And we were closer to the Aetheryte, right? But you're right, they often do mention those things at some point or other, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Spicy water.
Are we all ready for Gridania?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I just say that my idea to make apple lemon, spicy apple lemon goose was a really good idea.
Interesting.
2 apples, cut into 8s. You could say I quartered the apples in half. With
You could, but I wouldn't.
some lemon juice and a little homemade tea bag filled with Trinidad scorpion peppers.
That's funny, I thought teabagging things was Snow's specialty. No? Nothing? Alright.
More than that, she's a kneecapper.
I thought that was you.
No? Kneecaps are definitely Snow's thing.
Although, on a related note, by the way, I discovered today that the true origin of the goblin species, it comes from orcs mating with halflings.
Don't like that.
Apparently the orc and the halfling did. Well, shall we? Oh, you were doing a thing.
I'm following Snow. I was just fucking around with my hands, waiting.
We can use the Aetheryte to go to the Conjurer's Guild because right next to it is where we need to go. So.
That sound, by the way, if you're curious, was a firecracker going off inside of a glass bottle.
Oh. I knew I heard a glass impact.
Conjurer's Guild.
The what?
Conjurer's Guild. The Healy place.
Healing place.
I don't know why they didn't just put Healy Place on the menu.
It would have been so much easier.
Yeah.
Because healing is not really conjuration. That's a completely different class of magic.
Well, I think they call it that because you're channeling the elemental spirit's power of the woods.
Alright. I guess I can kind of see the logic in that. I always look at magical systems in games through the lens of being a witch, though. So sometimes things don't line up the way...
I mean, there's bound to be a bias there, right?
I believe them to, right? Like...
Yeah.
It's not an intentional bias, and it's not a negative bias. It's just, this is how I believe it works, based off of, you know, my whole belief system and everything. And healing magics are not conjuration.
Typically not, no.
Their guildmaster is kind of a dork, though. He's a Pajol, just like Kanesena. So, he stopped aging at a certain point. He's much older than he appears.
Yeah, he looks like he's like 15.
Yeah. But he actually gets a little frustrated. People keep treating him like a kid sometimes. Sometimes that's a good thing, though. Because...
Underestimations.
Yeah. But also with certain events, he gets...
Just like Kane Senna here, I'm sure she's way older than she looks as well.
I'm really curious as to why they aren't capitalizing the M on Google for these.
Why would they?
Because it's a proper noun.
Moogle? No.
Yes.
Do you normally capitalize the H on human?
In a lot of cases, yeah, actually. Maybe it's just, you know, I don't know. I always thought it should be. I feel like it should be capitalized.
Nah.
The only time I don't capitalize it is when I'm being goofy and spelling it human. Human's not a word. More of a sound, really.
I like the callback on this part of the story, though. It's like, we get the story of Good King Muggle-Mog, and then we have to fight him as a primal, and now we're going to the place he came from. Or more specifically, we've already been to it. The balls on this one. Right?
I appreciate the leader of a social group that's willing to put their neck on the line, though.
Yep. Everyone just, yep. When she calls them out on it.
Well, here's the thing. What are you gonna do? Say no?
She has a stick.
At the end of the day, this is somebody who can do whatever the fuck they want, and the only thing you can do is protest. Are you really?
Honestly,
and are you going to?
I mean, honestly, if anybody can protest to the leader of their nation, it's gonna be these people. On the other hand, the fact that she has a stick is really the least of the things about her that is potentially threatening, though.
Yeah.
If she was to get a violence, you would be getting nuked with all the fury of the 12's Wood itself.
With how strong of a white mage she is, she could probably drop a damn mountain on you.
Exactly. Hitting you with her stick is the least of your problems.
One second. I gotta take this over to Snow before I drink all of it. This is totally different from what it was last night.
Don't shatter it on the way over.
It kicks you right fucking square in the mouth with that Trinidad, but it's good. It's sweet. Need to get you one of these containers, friend, so I can send you some of my woos recipes and you can try them.
Oh. Alright. By the way, Kai, you might be absolutely shocked to hear this. But as it turned out, Ben Shapiro didn't like the Barbie movie.
Jesus.
I know.
Ben Shapiro. Could it be because it showed all of the positive qualities of women?
Yes, it is because it was a...
that?
Yes, it was because it was incredibly woke.
Woke, please. Yeah, I've got to go on like a mini rant on this one. Only white people like Ben Shapiro, W-H-Y-T-E, could turn a word like woke into a slur. You know? Like, the word itself actually has incredible meaning, and it's incredibly important, and its origins are incredibly important. And it white people turned it into a slur.
Who white? Definitely, he is definitely very H-U-W-I-T-E. Who white?
That's a whole ass spelling that I've never heard of before.
Yeah? Oh, you've seen me type it that way before.
Have I?
Sure.
I see W-H-Y-T-E all the time, but I don't think I don't recall that one. Maybe because I don't see it very often.
Yeah. The U gets added to it if you want to really emphasize that who white.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think Ben Shapiro likes anything, though. Also, can I just remind you of... Let's just all take a moment to remember, this is the man whose wife is a doctor that doesn't understand the concept that women get moist when they're excited.
Well, they don't around him.
Exactly. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, as a doctor, she should know this, but she clearly doesn't have any personal experience with the concept.
She just must think it's a medical myth that this is a thing that happens. No,
Yeah, that's what she said. I think she believes that it's pee.
I once heard the absolute most amazing description.
Yeah.
Of a vagina.
Go on.
It is an engine that is self-lubricating, can take any size piston, and and
go on.
It's incredibly durable. It's just an engineering marvel that it works the way it does.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty impressive. And whenever both of you are ready, somebody do a teleport back to Mogholm, please.
I gotcha.
Oh yeah, and of course, being the troll he is, Billy the Fridge responded to Ben Shapiro's bitching about Barbie, saying, "This is the review that I needed." Fucking Billy.
How's Billy doing these days? I heard that he was
having
some health issues.
Better, I think. He's out of the hospital.
Good.
I don't know if I ever got the full details of exactly what it is that had happened in the first place, but
I didn't either. I just heard that
recovering.
He was not doing well for a moment there. It's like, huh. I hope.
Yeah, no, he He was outright in the hospital for a little while. But now he's home, so... Cool. Better than that, at least.
Here we go.
Step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Hard for him to blink when you're holding on to his eyeball, asshole.
Mm-hmm.
You have his eyeball, not his eyelid. Get some, like, you know, a soft cotton rag, get it a little bit wet and just rub it off a little bit. Man, he must be suffering from hella dry eye.
Mm-hmm. That's why he's so angry all the time.
Wouldn't that just fucking piss you off? Years and years of dry eye? Decades?
I would probably be literally insane.
Yeah, it wouldn't even
Although
bother me that somebody stole the fucking thing. I'd be more bothered that it was dry. Just keep it wet. Jesus.
Of course, even decades is an incredible understatement here. Isn't it like literally 1,000 years?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Which is a collection of decades.
Although you'd think by that point you might have gotten used to it. But these dragons just can't get over shit.
I think I would go insane before I got used to that. I hate dry eye.
I think he literally did. I'm not even joking. Nidhogg is not okay. He's not just kind of miffed. He is pathologically enraged.
Well, when you can live effectively forever, it's easy to hold a grudge for a long time.
He sure did. Look at that, damn, that smirk. Connie-san is like, I got this.
He does got this.
Mm-hmm. Doot, doot, doot. As I said, I wouldn't call it a Moogle. How about a bunch of them? Also, cool tiara.
Neat.
That might be more of a diadem.
It is.
Fair point. I forgot that board existed for a minute.
I'm autistic. I don't forget anything.
Estidian causing problems just by being around yet again.
He is a problem.
Just remember, real life Estidian can't hurt you.
And keeping an eye on you.
Brave little poopo.
Yeet.
Mm-hmm.
That'd make an interesting movie, actually. The
Brave Little Koopo?
The Brave Little Koopo. You know, I could have been an absolute ass and asked to read all of that in my Moogle voice.
Oh no.
I could have.
Diabolical. Oh, there's a new axe.
Indeed.
The concept of a warrior Moogle is just funny to me.
Isn't it? It's kind of like how I feel about any Lalafell playing a tank class. All right.
The
Trials.
of trust.
Worthiness.
Yep.
I like how we both tried to say the same thing at the same time.
Boglin is taken, by the way.
You
No,
need to
it's
get a
not.
new name. You can't have mine though.
Cracks Moogle throws at a chair. Nope.
All right. Archaeosaurs. That's a name.
And then we pick all of them up.
Mm-hmm. See, this one
No.
wants... This one wants us to collect his nuts.
Oh yes, the precious Koopo nuts.
Mm-hmm.
They look like giant acorns.
Pretty much.
Is the axe
This
better
guy
than your
want-
axe?
And this one
It
wants
is.
his lost rock.
Ever so slightly faster.
Oh.
What's faster?
Biggest, this axe versus the one that I have right now is ever so slightly faster. The biggest thing that's going to make it better overall is the fact that it has 2 materia slots as opposed to none.
Not true.
That's a big...
Yeah,
that's
they're
a
in-
difference, for sure.
Yeah, they're throwing things at us that have materia slots again.
Somewhere there's an invisible Moogle with a violin. Well, no, let's be honest. If there was a Moogle playing the violin, it would not be this calm and refined. It would be a little bit crazier.
Yeah.
It'd be more like a southerner drinking energy drinks and playing a fiddle.
Eh.
New axe.
New axe, who dis?
Ooh, I dig it. I dig it.
You get into the light better.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
Very spiky.
This would actually be a fantastic axe to fight with because each of those little notches between the 3 blades would be great for like sword busting. If
Yeah,
you
that-
could get your opponent's blade between it and then twist, you would disarm them.
It's actually very fitting as being a tanky class because that's a good tanky axe. Fuck up your enemy's
Also wanna-
ability to hurt anyone.
I want to point out that it folds up too.
Oh.
Look at it when it's on my back.
Oh yeah. The back half of it.
Ooh. I like it. means I will be getting a new bow from one of these muggers.
I love the foam. That's so cool.
E.
I don't know what benefit it would have of doing that, but it does.
They have a lot of folding axes and great swords for some reason. But they look neat. Alright, who wants to go handle some nuts?
We gotta go grab the rest of the quest spells.
If you haven't done that yet, then yes.
Yep. Need to do that because I was looking
Obviously.
at
Because.
This is doing my animation.
Huh?
This Moogle is doing Songbird.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
There we go. I can do that too. Do 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 do.
Just remember, after you get everything, don't run back out the way we came in. We gotta run up the other side this time for the nuts. And for the Moogle masterpiece.
They just do. Oh, we got.
Now there's an overexcited Moogle in the background who somebody gave bagpipes to.
No, that's the sound that Moogles make when you squish them.
Oh, they are bagpipes. Okay.
Mog be nimble, Mog be quick. Oh, what? The sleeping one was saying that when I walked up.
Oh.
He's having a weird dream.
Adorable. Oh, what? Assail is just absolutely enamored with these little boogers, by the way. It's quite cute. What she says while she's like watching them, it's quite cute.
So exceedingly fluffy.
She needs all of the Moogles. Just all of the Moogles. Okay.
It is her fault that all of the Moogle plushies are always out of stock.
Yeah.
Yes.
She can't even find her bedroom's so full of these plushies, she can't even find her bed anymore. She just sleeps on the pile of plushies.
Bedroom, please. She has an entire building dedicated to these things. Several. I'm fairly certain several, like an entire castle even. Somewhere there is a castle that is just wall-to-wall Moogle plushies.
Andy Sale.
Remember correctly, there's also an Aether current along this.
I think there's one up top somewhere. Or no, yeah, here it is.
Right here. Woo! Rubs.
Rub the sky fart.
There we go.
So it's official. Mogholm is officially Sky Scotland. Yeah, and here's another one of those arches that we saw when we got in here. Now we know that that's Moogle architecture.
This rock has ears.
What?
And eyes.
What? Oh, yeah.
Rock has ears and eyes.
That's adorable.
It's a Moogle helmet. Sky shinies. Ah, it's a player mount. That mount is a flying, glowing flower.
Yep, log station only. It's like, I think it might be one of the $20 ones, but still, it's like, dude, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I have no room to talk. I bought a broom.
How much was the broom?
I don't remember. It was a seasonal thing, so probably not as expensive as some of the others because you can only get it certain months.
Well, that's right. Yeah, it was around Halloween, wasn't it?
Granted, I wouldn't have even done that necessarily if not for the fact that I accidentally bought Krista.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you're like, well, I gotta do something with this shit now, right?
That said, I will probably do it again, because I feel like well, when money's a little bit more stable and I have my theremin.
I mean, the broom was pretty cool. What? Kai, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, it sounded like your voice just got cut off there.
Yeah, Krendar was talking over you again.
Oh. I didn't hear her on account of me being a loudmouth at the time.
Happens to the rest of us. It's just a really clever way of calling you a boob.
It's true.
Hey, you are what you eat.
I'm trying to reduce them. Well, I'd like to be what I eat, but I haven't had a chance to munch on any of those in a long time.
I just went and nope. My existence. I'm tired of renting. I'm ready to own.
Ooh. Scholar's arm, let's see.
Even
that
the materia is useless for me. What the fuck? Dick?
Yeah, that's better. Slightly. Oh, new quest.
Yeah.
Mogomo. I like Margaret. That's a good Mog name.
Hey, Snow. What do you think of my necklace? And the choker. I think they work well together.
Really good. That looks really good together, yeah.
I just realized you're wearing a dead rodent on your head.
Yeah, but you know, you could be too, Kai. Actually, I think you technically are, you just glamored it.
No, I just turned it off. Because I don't want to wear a dead rodent on my head.
I can't imagine why not.
I mean, look, there we go. Now I no longer have dead rodent.
I mean, it looked fine with the way your character is set up. It would look weird with mine, because the horns.
Oh, it also was covering my character's ears. So.
Oh no. Can't have that.
Nope, she won't be able to hear. We're not gonna leave in Cran.
No. Refuse.
I just went like maybe an inch in that direction and you just like zoom off. Like, no, we don't want you left behind.
No. I am in front. No, you.
Bitches.
Hold on.
What?
5 lalas in a big coat.
Oh. It's a Rotokin. Oh my gosh, I love it.
No, it's 5 lalafels in a big coat.
I meant the, what they decided to play. That's
Yes, what
epic.
the 5 lalafels are trying to make themselves look like. Yes, I agree. Although, Kai, I might like this. That's what the player character in Tectonica at one point gets described by an NPC as, like, you might even be a bunch of drones in a trench coat for all I know.
That is a turn of phrase that is becoming incredibly popular as of late, and I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm here for it.
What, X number of Y in a trench coat?
Yes.
It really is.
That is someone's mount. Flying around. I have that mount on my main.
Oh, where?
The giant flying
there.
lion thing.
Oh, I think I recognize what that is.
Hi, can I help you?
He's like, check out my mount.
Yes, I see.
It's like, yes, I have one of these.
We're getting.
That is an expansion number 3 thing.
Yep.
They're going to get the Scholar Punch!
Woo!
For some reason, I always feel like the Scholar Punch does more damage than what its information says it's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Like, it says potency 165, but it feels like it's more than that.
Okay.
Actually, an AoE with potency 165 feels pretty strong for a healer to have.
So back this way is the next thing we need to get, I think. Right?
I believe we also have to climb this rock in the middle to get one of the things, but I can never remember where to do that from.
Whoop. Kren just runs past it. And
I'm trying to up. Yes.
Trying to up.
Why up?
There we go.
You should down.
I found the
It's
up.
over here.
Well, one of them's over there, but one of them's also up here.
But you walked past it.
Yeah, I'll come back.
In the
Great.
meantime, you have gathered how much trouble on your lonesome?
1. The other 2 gave up. This is a new one.
There, I'm putting my dots on it. I helped.
Yay.
More dots.
More dots. Hey, between you and me, we can do 3 dots. I like how they have a bunch of these floating sky things just like tethered down to the island so they don't float away.
Yep.
Alright, now I will do the down. Ah, being attacked by Santana.
No way. Where does that say anything like?
I'm not sure I want to say what it is, because it seems like it could be offensive.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds like something that you could say to someone and then get in trouble for it.
Oh, you mean like that thing I was talking about from work the other day?
Eh.
You might have to be more specific.
The ordering computers is a short form for spaghetti?
Oh. Oh no. Because I know how computers short form things. I've told many a time have I told the shelf tag for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 when it dropped when I was working at Walmart.
Cod blops?
Cod blops. Cod blops.
A lot of people called it that, including me. Cod blops is pretty good. So yeah, I think, due to the way you reacted verbally, I think what you think the computer's abbreviating spaghetti to was a correct guess. It definitely sounds like a slur, doesn't it?
Yes.
It's not, but it sounds like it is.
It kind of reminds me of, like, the time that I accidentally something that sounded like a slur and could have been if said ever so slightly differently when I was talking about my Chinese AK.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's appropriate to call an AK a Kalashnikov. Well, I tried to combine Chinese and Kalashnikov.
Oh no! Oh no! I know where this is going.
Yes, that is precisely where it went. And as soon as it came out of my mouth, it was just like, "Wait a minute!
No,
I can't say that."
Oh no! Oh no!
There isn't a single horn on this flower. It's a.
There are blooms though.
In fact, I recognize those flowers. I've grown those before. Those are actual flowers.
Oh.
Yeah, they're the really pale-colored ones that have the bright purpley red striations on the petals. I forget what they're called now.
Oh, found the other one.
Open and then they shrivel up and fall off.
I think I know what you're talking about. Let me get a closer look at one of these boogers. Where my friend ran off to.
Over in yeah. I upped.
They're actually my favorite flowers to grow because they're so easy to grow and they're just so pretty. Sorry, the tank was looking at flowers.
There we go. Oh, jeez. Okay.
I had stopped to smell the flowers.
Understandable.
Ah.
All right. Do we all have all of the things, or do we still need some of the things?
Got them all.
3 green check marks.
Yes, it appears to be.
All right.
We can either run back or teleport.
Actually, I have 4 green check marks. That's fucking weird.
We could run back. 4. You must have something you hadn't handed in that we have, or that we never had. Press J and tell me what you have that is not Moggen's Trial, Mug's Trial, or a Dream Blooms.
Lonely Vigil.
Is that your class thing?
No.
What is that? What does that one say that you... What is that one? I don't recognize it.
I must have forgotten to turn it in when we were in, yeah. I'll worry about it later.
Fair enough. could probably teleport to wherever it is and then teleport back or something. Also, that music right now, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually heard this soundtrack this clearly before because, you know, playing with earbuds is very different from playing on speakers.
Yes.
The sound quality is so much better.
I know you can't fall off of those things, but those faces still make me nervous.
Yeah, me too. Just a very uncomfortable zone.
No. Fuck. Sorry. Here, let me resummon my burb.
What? How did you fall off your burb?
I apparently accidentally hit the despawn button, apparently.
Whoopsie.
Trying to get over the damn thing.
Reminds me of this guy I've been watching play Elden Ring, and he's complaining about how whenever he's riding his horse around, he keeps accidentally jumping off his horse.
Well, he's gonna have to up his game if he's going to be better than that fish.
I know, right? I'm just like, how the fuck do you keep accidentally pressing that button? You have to click in the left stick to jump off your horse. How are you pushing that by accident? I think he's one of those people who just, like, holds his controller in some sort of overly crazy death grip when he's playing. Like, you need to calm down, guy. I like how we're doing this trial of trustworthiness, and 2 of them gave us quests to go collect flowers.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I don't think we're in any danger of my palm losing its luster. I'll have you know my palm is fabulous as always. Oh, by the way, Kai, you were talking about the big dandelion puffs. Well, here's the pre-puff dandelions down here. They just literally are dandelions. Just giant ones.
Yeah. This one's got an Aether Current quest. Margaret. Friend said pick up all the quests, so that's what I'm doing. I'm picking up all the quests.
Yeah. Oops. Mogbug. I'm not drinking anything out of you. Require 4 vines. Are you not aware that website went defunct? It's TikTok now. You don't want it.
I mean, you kind of do.
Maybe sometimes.
We need to go talk with everybody.
What sorcery is this that my heart should stir at mere fluffiness?
Was Eddie Sale again?
Of course.
She's adorable.
You know, I like how they presented her as like this cold-hearted villain, and then she turns out to actually be kind of a sweetheart.
I mean, I saw it coming.
I had a feeling that you, of all people, would have an interesting take on the whole Temple Knights versus accused heretics angle of things.
There's also sort of an angle, like, something that she said, well, at face value, I disagree with. I also, looking at the context of what she was saying and why she was saying it, I actually agreed with, is when she was talking about the sins of the father. angle, which is something I typically don't agree with. I typically find that to be a really shitty take.
Yes.
But in the context of this, the sons continued doing the sins of the father for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
They were just as corrupt. So in this case, and in cases like it, yeah, absolutely, they should pay 1,000-fold for all of the sins of... If you are going to be the asshole of your lineage, then you should, instead of being different from your lineage, then you should be held accountable for the actions of those before you.
If you're repeating the same things, yeah.
Right. Now, if you're trying to make a difference, if you're trying to be better, that's different. That breaks the sequence.
Yeah.
But in this context, it wasn't that way.
The one thing that complicates the context is that the city is full of plenty of innocents who would suffer for it as well, which is the problem. But she definitely has a root point that's valid. Also, it's funny that you should bring up sins of the father, that specific phrase. There's actually a soundtrack in this game that is called Sins of the Father. And it has nothing to do with the current storyline. In fact, come to think of it, I don't know why it's called that. It's a great soundtrack, though.
As far as the innocents that would be affected by it, that's... As unfortunate as that is, it's also sort of par for the course when it comes to things like this. The people who are under the heads of command that keep making the decisions are always the ones that pay the price.
Yeah. Shit rolls downhill.
That's war, and at the end of the day, that's what they're talking about here.
Yep. I mean, that's literally our current quest line, is trying to stop that war. If those assholes aren't going to be the change that's needed, we have to do it, right?
Right.
And along comes the Warrior of Light, the first person to actually fucking talk to Lady Iceheart this whole time.
And figure out all of the context.
Yeah. Alright, do you two need a little break there? Or? I could use a pee.
Probably use a break.
Yeah, get up, stretch, stuff like that.
Yeah. Let's do that. Alright, so let me see. We got it. Well, we can recap the quest when we get back.
Yeah.
Time for stretchy peas.
Ew. God.
Oh. Disturbingly enough, that reminds me of something else I wanted to tell you guys about when we get back. It has nothing to do with pee, though, don't worry.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, right back. LARP. Eh?
As soon as they were his. And back. I got kicked in my absence, though.
I should probably check mine too. Oh, I'm safe. Okay. By the way, I found a perfect t-shirt for you.
Oh.
In your DMs.
And I'm back as well.
I'm worried about you. Me, dunked Oreo and whiskey. Why?
That's good too, but
That's
this one
my
was
fucking life.
More specifically, the t-shirt that I DM'd you, though.
Yeah, I just happened to see that while I was going through notifications.
Hot kobold summer. Also, I came across a saying that is too beautiful. Same-sex marriage is not gay privilege, it's equal rights. Privilege will be something like gay people not paying taxes. You know, like churches don't.
I saw that earlier.
Oh!
Why I was kind of chuckling
Right?
over here.
How's that for a snapback?
I appreciate it.
Who's the one whining about privilege?
I am all for them having their opinions and, you know, voicing them and speaking out against things that they don't believe in, just as soon as they pay the same taxes that I do, and they don't want to do that because they take in billions of dollars in donations and that gets taxed, they're in fucking trouble.
Oh yeah. Immediately bankrupt.
Yeah. That would be the end of organized religion, which honestly I'm okay with, because
it's time to start taxing the Christian church retroactively.
There's this dude that really seemed like a really nice guy. I never met him. He died before I was born, but seemed like a really nice guy. Really, really super critical of the church and organized religion in general. And he believed that people should, you know, keep that to themselves. What was his name? Jesus.
Funny how they never actually listened to him, huh?
Right?
Alright, so the thing I was going to say when we all got back, I accidentally a new phrase the other day and immediately grossed myself out.
Oh?
So, this one requires a little context. At the restaurant, we serve this dessert that's basically like... You know, like a lot of restaurants will serve an ice cream dessert, right? But ours is not just like, here's a bowl of ice cream. It's like in its own packaging. So think like, you know that waxed paper stuff that drink cups are usually made of at fast food places?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine that, but in the shape of an ice cream cone. And it's sealed on the top, but then the ice cream's inside.
Oh, so it's kind of like those... we have like a prepackaged ice cream cone thing like that has like chocolate and nuts and shit, and I forget what they're called.
Drumsticks.
Drumsticks, yes.
Yeah, this is smaller than that though. It doesn't have the actual like ice cream ball at the top. It's just all in the cone. And the cone is just the packaging, so it's not like an edible cone. But we serve these little small ice cream things there. So they're just carried out to the table that way.
That sounds terrible.
I know, right?
Like a
but
joke. It's like, here, you have this cone, but you can't eat it.
So somebody was carrying a bunch of them through the kitchen at work the other day, and one of them fell off the pile and landed on the ground. Now it's sealed, so it wouldn't really matter to edibility, but because of the rules, you know, you don't want to give the customer a package that might have some dirt on the outside of it, right?
Right.
So, therefore, by the rules, it has to be thrown away. So they're like, "Hey, Eric, you know, you want to eat this? It's still sealed, but because by the rules, we can't give it to the customer." So I thought of that moment from The Simpsons, where Homer's like, floor pie," you know. And I was like,
Okay.
I was like, floor cream. No, wait, nope, don't like that.
I mean, that's usually where it ends up.
Lewd.
Your love ran down my leg, and now you're gone.
And then I discovered this ice cream actually almost broke my conception of the universe, because it was so incredibly delicious that I was like, there's no fucking way this ice cream of this high quality belongs in our podunk fucking restaurant. This is not right. This ice cream is too good for us. May I remind you, our restaurant has often been described by ourselves as the McDonald's of Italian restaurants.
What I'm hearing is you need to accidentally throw more of these things on.
Well, I would, except for the fact that I'm already too fat and I shouldn't have eaten that one. But holy fuck, it was good.
So they might get suspicious if an entire box of them just get accidentally thrown.
Yeah.
And you could always mail it to me. I don't think it'd be frozen. I'd have to refreeze it, but, you know, I have a freezer.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a very good question. And I've never found an answer for it, because I have looked.
Uh-huh.
Why is it a freezer, and yet a refrigerator?
That's a good point.
Because that sort of implies that it needs to be... that it's been refrigerated before. The existence of a refrigerator implies the existence of a refrigerator.
It does. You also reminded me of those...
Though?
Speaking of these weird linguistics, you also reminded me of the people that always drive me insane when they say, "Oh, I have to take this out of the freezer and de-thaw it." So it's like, no, de-thawing is what you did when you put it in the freezer.
The fuck says de-thaw?
Idiots, that's who.
What?
What?
How? How did that become a thing?
I don't know. Although, speaking of a thing being a thing, you'll be pleased to discover there is apparently a Twitter account named Kobold Rampage.
Nice. I just got a cube.
And their Twitter profile has a rainbow in the background of it.
Nice.
This just keeps being more and more perfect for Kai. Oh, and she plays Starfinder. I might have to follow this person. I am detecting quality human. slash kobold slash collection of kobolds. Alright, welcome back. Alright, we must kill some Hropkins. That's a name. And speak to our little sweet boy over here. Slay some Santanas. And whatever... whatever that person over there wants. Because I haven't picked up one of the quests yet.
Cutscene one.
Surprise!
Hey.
Also, kudos to all 3 nation rulers for being the kind of rulers that will actually leave their cities and go and do some fucking work on their own.
Yeah.
All 3 of them are good like that. Unlike a certain Ishgardian ruler, right? Fucking Archbishop.
Just say Sir Emmerich would never.
Well, he's not the ruler though, is he?
Would be better off if he was.
Mm-hmm. I'd vote for him. Okay, oh, this quest must be up top, because I was going to say, I've got an exclamation point here, but there's nobody here. I think it's one of the Moogles out up top of the place. There's a little bit of running back and forth up there at the beginning of the zone. Alright, this way. I don't know how they made this dandelion glow over here, but it's a pretty good light. They should sell those as lamps in their merch store.
Probably Moogle spooge.
That makes sense.
Which is
so
all
what you're saying is...
palm.
I was just going to say, so what we're saying here is that the palm is actually their testes?
No, it's just a storage tank.
That's what I said.
It's squishy. No, it's
what a testicle is.
No. The testicles create it. They don't necessarily have to store it.
They do, though.
Ours do.
God.
As
Yes.
in humans.
Whoa.
Now, would that be humans with a lowercase h or an uppercase h?
Uppercase in this case.
Okay.
There you go.
In this case, I see what you did there. Sorry, what was that, Snow?
Different hat thingy. Different hat thingy for Kai.
Also, different hat thingy on a Moogle. This is the Rogue Moogle.
He does his best.
Which isn't very good. But he tries.
He's a very brave Moogle.
Also, Kai, I added a post to humans on the other server because I found you a new muscle mommy. Who for some reason has cats in her armpits.
Yep. I noticed that almost immediately.
I don't...
Decided to censor with cat heads because people are weird.
Maybe? So people don't get upset about the fact that she hasn't shaved her armpits? I don't know.
No, it's because people can be gross at times.
Maybe. It's pretty out here.
It really is. It looks really cool from the air. Once you realize you're not going to fall off of things.
Yeah. Also, I think earlier was the only time I've ever seen the lightning storm going on, and that was pretty nice. Whee!
Woo!
A lot of damage for such a soft landing.
Mm-hmm. I like the landings where you get like that big meaty crunch sound.
Like,
Or then there's World of Warcraft that gives you a landing from a long fall noise that sounds like you've just shattered your legs.
joy.
Of course, in that game you can actually die from a fall, so...
Here.
Unless you're a panda. Because they're bouncy.
Like this mail as much.
That's what collaborated.
It's pretty, I just don't like it as much.
Ah.
Meanwhile, the two of you have formed into some sort of twisted homunculus.
There we go.
Roadkill.
We get to go murderize things.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh, what's that over there? Oh, we missed a thing. We gotta go back in. We gotta go back up top again. We missed a thing.
Oh, okay.
A pebble for your thoughts. Search for Moglio. Oh, Black Mage Chocobo. Oh, that's 5 Lalas in a trench coats. Chocobo.
Nope.
I'm just remembering that one Lalafell we were talking to the other day who was dressed up as a maid while standing up inside of the Final Fantasy XV car mount.
Yep.
Lalafells in a car mount are just the cutest thing.
Neat.
Let us find the very important pebble.
You see, it's not that direction, Kren.
Just looking around at the view. It's party out there.
And slightly terrifying.
Yes. If I was in a place like this in real life, I would not be going within 20 feet of that edge.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. So everything's up around that way. Alright, Santana. Get dead. Pouch! Get pouched! God damn, that's so shiny! Such big pouch!
There we go. And then... we just...
one more over here.
Okay. No.
According to my mini-map. Nope.
Why for the kill list?
For quest assist. It is for quest called A Show of Devotion.
Ah, yes. It was at the bottom of the list, so I didn't immediately see it.
Ah. Where are you guys going?
I was finding up.
Ah.
Finding the up.
The up was here all along.
Very much up. Hee.
We're elder scrolling our way up here. Oh, nice view from here.
And no wall, so down there sucks.
Yeah.
I've found a decent amount of up, though.
You did.
I think you can actually find more up.
Oh, for sure. This was not maximum up. This was just an amount of up that I had found. That had a decent view.
I got more up.
There's a shiny tree up here.
Up. Find it.
Ah.
Well, sure, if you cheat.
I know there's ways of getting shiny tree.
Mm-hmm.
Very shiny tree.
Okay, I have found the biggest up.
Ooh.
Biggest up.
Over there's a lot more up.
What?
Well, yeah,
much
over
up.
there, but I'm not
We
sure
got all the up.
that is an up that we can even travel on.
No,
Not
it's
yet.
not. Not all the way to the most up, anyway. Oh, look, they got a shiny tree over there too. That's even thick, even more thick. Ladies.
Print over there make me nervous.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly.
Oh.
I'll work harder.
I don't do well with heights.
Is this?
Yes, even in games. So it's a little...
This crater over here is looking almost like the edges of it are kind of like some gigantic dead thing's ribcage.
It might be.
Might be. There's even still some goop attached.
Oh, lovely.
What are those?
What are what?
All the way
Oh,
down there.
Those are one of the things we need. Those are our new murder friends for the quest.
Yeah, we need to murderize those.
hanging out next to,
Proceeds to
to a
jump
goop
down.
tree.
Oh, geez.
Why is that tree so drippy? I don't like it. Hello.
Hi. My hands off on my shirt because my hands are sweating like crazy.
It is quite warm in here.
Well, also, absolutely petrified of heights, so this is not doing any favors.
Never play Assassin's Creed, by the way.
Nope.
There's
Okay.
too much upping in that
you
game.
You mean the game that legitimately has a game mechanic where you throw yourself off the top of a tall place? Into a minuscule location?
Pile of straw? Yeah. Over and over and over again, yes.
Speaking of, did you hear the gimmick that the new Assassin's Creed is going to be shipping with? Certain versions of it is going to be shipping with, I should say.
I did not. What is it?
It is a full body, or at least a torso sized haptic feedback suit, so you can feel impacts.
Yes. Actually, yes, I did hear about that.
That's fucking cool.
I forgot for a minute. It's a cool idea. I wonder how, like, detailed it will be, or how it will work. And how expensive it would be to get something like that.
Honestly,
like, how much is that edition going to cost? Yeah. Sorry.
I kind of want to get that edition of the game just for that thing, because it's going to work on things other than just that. It's shipping with that, which means that game's going to be set up for it. But it's sort of like a release title for this kind of technology, for the home gamer market at least, so I'm not expecting it to be fantastic. I am, however, expecting it to get immensely better very quickly.
One hopes so, yeah.
I think there's a thing somewheres.
I forget how we up this one. Maybe here? Yes, this looks uppable. Probably not the way we were supposed to do it, but oh well, this is what we did.
Ah, there's some murder targets.
Yes, found you one. I'll get a couple more.
Third leg forward. Let's not. Not on string.
Sorry, what?
One of the attacks these buggers do. Hold third leg forward. It's like, let's not.
That's funny. I assume it's a tail attack, but that's not what it sounds like.
It is a tail attack. Okay. Go further. Oh, there's where we need to go. We need to go beat it. We need to go save Muglio.
Oh, there he is.
Save the Moogle! Bad squishy.
For some reason, on my screen, there's a second one standing here, but not doing anything.
There we go.
And I don't mean this new one that just appeared.
Well, it needs the...
Oh, maybe we all have to trigger the fight separately.
I guess. It's okay.
No, he's still there. Look at this shit.
I don't see one.
Look at the stream.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not showing up for us.
So, guess
Hold
your
on.
turn now. You need to.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I had to leave the circle and come back in.
Oh, good. We gotcha.
Usually these things only trigger once and it counts for the whole team. That's weird.
There we go.
All this for a frickin' pebble.
Yep.
That's so Moogle.
Good.
Okay. So that's all of them except for the main quest.
Yep.
Which is... Where the fuck is it? Over there.
Oh, way over there.
Well, let's defeat enemies on the path to Asa. So that's going to take us farther and farther away from here. We should probably hand in the 3 side quests back at Mogholm first.
Yep.
Whee! Somebody spilled a lot of purple paint all over the place.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's supposed to be lightning crystals, though. Judging by the lightning sprites that are around the place.
Yeah.
Lightning's purple, right? In this game?
Yeah.
Or lightning crystals
Yeah.
are purple, at least anyway.
There's actually a fair amount of light coming off of lightning that could be described as purple as well. It's just not as visible because purple's a very, well, ultraviolet. It's a very weak wavelength
Yeah.
to our eyes. Other creatures can see it just fine, but to our eyes, it's just not a thing.
We really are feeble creatures, aren't we?
We really are. You realize, wow, we can see so much, and then fucking things like the peacock mantis shrimp, which is neither a peacock, a mantis, or a shrimp.
Man-bear pig?
Like, as opposed to 3 color cones in their eyes, they have like 24.
Fuck.
So they can see a whole lot of shit that we can't see.
Like, just... It blows the mind when you imagine the concept of, like... Just imagine that there are entire colors out there that we have no idea about. Like, I couldn't even imagine what they would look like. Because I don't have a reference frame for that kind of shit.
And there's even colors that we see that don't exist. Like, there are colors that we imagine that aren't real, that our brain processes, that there's no color, there's no light wavelength for that color. And yet
yeah, like
we
brown.
see it just fine. Well, I mean, that's like a mixture of a couple different things. It's partly red because brown is just orange with context.
Exactly.
So, you know, red and green color cones are going to be able to see orange, and thus the darker shade of orange.
It always reminds me, like, this sort of thing really reminds me of the thought of, like imagine, like, because, you know, we're working on cybernetic implants and stuff, getting better at it. Imagine the day where we get fully functional cybernetic eyes, and you implant them in somebody who was born blind. Imagine being 30 plus years old, never having experienced sight in your life, and suddenly one day you can see. That would just break your fucking mind.
I didn't see that exact thing, but I will never fucking forget this video of this kid. Like, little over 2 years old, so just a little kid, right?
We spread.
Born deaf. Born deaf. And they had a surgery to correct that. They said, we can fix this. And they did. And the time that this child first heard his mother's voice, he started bawling.
Seriously,
like that was a moment. That was a huge moment, and for that to be such an emotional moment for somebody who was only around for 2 years. Imagine something similar to that for somebody who's been around for 30.
Right? Like I couldn't even imagine. Also, just a question that just occurred to me. So you know how when you're thinking, or like when most of us are just having our own inner thoughts about something, like we're doing it in words.
Mm-hmm.
And generally speaking, at least for most of us, those inner thoughts sound like at least some variation of our own voice, right? Or at least what our own voice sounds like to us. What does somebody who's born deaf, what are their thoughts like? They don't know what they sound like or what anything sounds like. Do they think in, like, visual words instead?
I would expect, yeah. Similarly, the inner monologue of somebody who is blind is a texture. It's in Braille.
That would make sense.
And that I can actually confirm because I've talked to somebody who had an inner monologue like that.
Because remember when we talked about how Cyberpunk has that brain dance technology?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to experience, like, a brain dance recording of a lifetime deaf person's inner thoughts process, just to experience what that's like for them.
Yeah.
That would be so weird.
Hell, there's shit, that's technically a disability of mine that you'd like to experience just once.
Synesthesia?
Yeah, that's one that everybody that I know wants to try just once. You've mentioned
maybe more than once. I don't know.
You've mentioned dyslexia.
Oh yeah.
See how I see.
Because you're talking about how with some fonts the words swim around on the paper or screen. That makes me curious.
The trip.
Do we want to keep going?
Did I boot this one?
Oh, good question.
I did boot this one.
It is about that time. Although we are moving towards a new town hub. Why don't we push forward, get to that new hub, and log out there? There's no aetheryte there, but it is a quest hub.
Okay.
So what do you think, Kai? We'll have to have the 20-second log out, but we'll be in the place where all the new quests are.
I'm just here for the ride.
Figuratively and literally. On the back of that chocobo. I'm glad you're enjoying the ride so far, though.
Enjoyable game.
The story really has ramped up since Heavenward started, didn't it?
Yeah. Enjoyable game, other than the nasty habit they have of throwing us at dungeons.
Yeah.
Which I despise.
Oh, we gotta beat these things up.
The raid was definitely a lot worse, though. I despise having to do the raids just as much as you do. I don't mind the dungeons, but I would still prefer not to.
At least with raids, like, it's so crazy that if you suck, like I regularly do, no one notices.
I mean, yeah, there's so many people there that... Okay, so it's like, in a dungeon, you are 25% of the contribution of the party. In a raid, you are... What is it? Like...
Depending.
100... Like 4%. You're 4% of the team.
At the most.
100 divided by 24. So like 4.5 or something. Less than 5%.
No one's gonna notice.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm sure that red mage earlier was seething at how bad I was tanking.
And considering they were running ahead and almost face tanking a few things, nah.
Too bad. To be honest, you were tanking just fine, except there's one or two fights at the beginning where something slipped past your notice, but other than that, you were fine the rest of the time. As you always are.
I basically just got my timing wrong on my AoE. And I missed it with my danger puddle.
Yeah, exactly.
Or murder. Lots of murder. There are two dudes behind you.
Yeah, this was a proper ambush. One guy waiting for us on the road and two guys that sneak up behind us when we notice the guy on the road.
There.
And that's why I had that attack ready to use, because it just fucking wiped their health points to naught.
Yeah. Keep that one in your back pocket for when you need it, eh?
Yeah. Oh.
The English not the
yes,
the
NAU GHT.
Yes.
The really tall tower here. I'm trying to remember which one exactly. We can climb up to the top of, and we can get a better view of everything. Too.
It's this one up here.
That.
Actually, I think we need flight for the really big one.
The what?
I think we need flight for the biggest one.
Yeah.
The wings.
Yeah.
Like the green and purple wing petals.
Yeah, I want one.
Yeah.
Can I have one?
There.
It is beautiful.
Oh, Kren, I have an idea, and I don't know how interested in or capable you are in such a thing, but there would be a job opportunity in it.
Oh.
There's a hotel for sale nearby.
Oh.
I know, that's a sentence. Is $6.25 million.
Hold on, let me get my wallet.
But it's right in town. It's a high traffic area, and it would be a perfect location. I don't know why I'm doing that. Perfect location for a BDSM club.
Nice.
Funny
funny thing is, a while back, Girlie was saying the same thing about a castle that was for sale in Scotland. Because you know, if Girlie buys her own castle, it's going to become a BDSM club.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm just
yes, also touch the fart cloud. Yeah.
Anything new?
Yeah.
See, Mugly was over there. But yeah. Let me talk to the person here. I would definitely say the Jacket of Striking looks very interesting, very weird on a Lalafell, actually.
Why a Lalafell specifically?
It just looks like baggy on him.
Ah, okay.
Is all. Like what? Why?
Because they're all thickums.
Yep. Then the aiming there is what I get.
Yeah.
You get to go back to being fabulous again, Kren.
Oh.
The healing.
From which quest?
The next story thing.
Wind to change? Hold on. I'm talking to a Moogle. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, waiting for the winds to change, yeah.
Try on. Oh, damn. That's fancy.
The casting
like
is what I had when I was maining Black Mage.
Yep.
So that was a little...
Oh, it's just the same thing, but a different color. It's a nice robe. Oh, hey, they have a mender here.
Cool.
Oh, by the way, Kaya, I want to send you later the, remember I was talking about how there's a soundtrack in this game called Sins of the Father?
Mm-hmm.
I should send you a link to that song so you can check it out. Because unfortunately, we are probably never going to hear that song in the game because it is part of a raid. So I will send it to you instead so you can experience it, because it is a kick-ass song. But yeah, it is a post-Heavensward, pre-next expansion. Between two expansion content raid.
I gotta go up there first.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then it probably makes it. Then it makes perfect sense why it's called what it is, based on all of the things that we're doing in Heavensward.
But it has nothing to do with the things that we're doing. It's after this, but it's not related to this.
Well, then it's a story of what happened. Clearly, it's
a story of.
It's a musical historical account.
Ooh, that was quite a interesting fall. I think I just rubbed up against the invisible wall when I jumped off that tower. I jumped off that tower on the there's nothing but sky side of that tower.
Yeah, careful with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, up here you get at least a good view of some things.
Yeah, you can be careful, or you can just yeet because, you know, invisible wall.
Yeah.
Hey, Snow, I found a place that would fucking give you the GBs.
What?
There's a space between these two parts here that you can stand.
Oh, jeez. Nope.
It's just everything below you is air.
Nope, don't like that. Don't like that at all. Nope, no I don't.
Secret?
1 second, I'm selling some stuff. I'll be right there.
I went back down the stairs.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no! You're not. You are in the air.
Ooh, okay.
Anti-gravity Durgan.
Nope.
Well, my wings finally grew in. They're just invisible.
Right, and they're on your feet.
So I fly. I fly with the power of great feathered leggies.
Yep.
That fucking verbal typo will always come back to haunt me.
Yeah, there's a Twitch clip of it.
Alright. Let's see who we can raid today. Also, it's time for me to go download this VOD because I forgot to press the record button in OBS today.
How good.
So it's time to download and then upload. Alright, oh my god, there's a lot of people today. Excuse me, I explode.
Oh, okay. We were almost in sync there. That was adorable.
Alright, let's see. We've got... Oh, Shenpai is playing Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. That could be weird. Random Bystander here is playing Pikmin 4.
He just recently played and beat the first Pikmin game.
I've never played any of them.
It's pretty basic RTS stuff, console RTS.
Sort of. I always compare it to what was it called? Overlord. Overlord had the same gameplay, but with a darker story. But I think Pikmin came first.
Pikmin may be all sorts of bright and cheerfully colored, but at the end of the day, you are killing hundreds of Pikmin to achieve your goals.
You know, fair enough.
It's pretty fucking dark when you break it down like that.
That's fair.
I didn't like the game. I kept killing my dude, like on purpose.
Yeah, Overlord was very good though. Overlord was very good, and it also had the bonus of being written by Rhianna Pratchett. Okay.
Pikmin.
You want Pikmin?
Sure.
Okay. I'll have to look for Shinpai's VOD later, because I'm curious about what she was doing. Because she's just such a delightful little chaos gremlin.
She really is.
And, you know, also part of my motherland, so there's that too. German solidarity. All right. Thanks for hanging out today. Shall we do it again tomorrow?
Of course.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.